Hello, junk journalers. I'm coming to you for letter D, and I'm going to go ahead and do E. So I'm doing distress and die cuts and ephemera, and I'm going to do all that in just this one butterfly book that I've been playing in today. And y'all, I hit Joann's clearance. God bless all the people that work at Joann's. They're gonna have to find new jobs. It's been fun over the years. They never give anything away for free, that's for sure. But this was supposed to be $20 for 489 pieces. I think I got 40 to 60% off. I can't remember, but I decided it was worth it. This box has turned into these four. I've opened up these two boxes that I'd gotten at Hobby Lobby, and you can't speak when you get on camera. You can see these clear pieces, the frosted pieces, word bits, florals, cardstock and paper, and then tags and tickets and photo frames. So ephemera, stuff that you put on, make into a cluster. There's many things you can do with ephemera. It's kind of an all-inclusive word. And I'm also thinking of the ephemera as die cuts, because as you can see, all this is die cut out for me. It's not stickers. I have to glue to put it anywhere, but they're already been die cut out. So that's how I picked die cut for today, and distress. So I went ahead and found the collaborators that started this, and I'm gonna be able to show the letters as I go through each day. So I guess I'll tape F tomorrow, but not show a video, because today is going to be D and E. So I added one little vellum piece up here, just tucked it in up here into this cluster that I have on the front cover, just because I had them all on my table and was looking at them before I put them into the box. And I played on this page the most, and I put one butterfly here, one butterfly over here. I used mounting rounds to put this piece so that I could tuck all this in. This is a tuck, an upper tuck. You can see that I distressed it. It's all pieces of ephemera, die cuts, and they come out. I can put anything I want in here. There's 3 different floral pieces that I put in here to make it so beautiful. And then I put this little one here. I distressed everything with my distresser, go around the edges with the ink, and it makes everything pop. It lifts everything a level. And then I put a vellum butterfly here. And then I went around all the pages in this book and distressed them. I hadn't done that. I neglected to do that. So I cleaned up the edges of everything. It just highlights and brings up it seems to be able to hide like imperfections in cutting, and it just brings everything up a level. I added this word grateful. I again mounted with layer and distressed, so that I could put this leaf, this little round medallion, and they're all glued in. And then I also played with this that I had told y'all I had made out of a piece of wrapping paper. This is the front. I just layered all that to make a cluster with all those die cuts. And I went ahead and inked so that, there's a little inking. And this could be just full of whatever, a story, pictures, whatever somebody wants to do with it. I thought it was cute it says, I used memories and a little camera. So it's like a little, and then even here, you can put a scripture or a saying. And yeah, so I just didn't have to do anything here, but I think I distressed around the edges of the page. I hadn't done that yet. And you can kind of see it finishes everything off. And I think I added in, yeah, I added a little flower in with these 2 journal cards. And then here, it's a very, very busy page. And so I picked 3 of the biggest pieces of the super thick cardboard and inked up the edges, distressed it, and put a few little pieces of vellum here, and you know, the word love this. And I thought, once again, scripture, pictures, stories, like let's say I put a scripture here, I could put my favorite things about that scripture. So I like the way it kind of gives a little white space to the busyness of the beautiful pattern. You can see I distressed the edges. It's very heavily distressed. And then these pages are difficult, you know, doesn't really need the distressing, but I did it. And then here I didn't distress, but I did add in one more scrap of my lace piece to this belly band. And I don't think I worked anywhere other than distressing and adding ephemera. I just cleaned up the edges here. Here, I had put this in yesterday, this belly band, this die cut belly band. And so yeah, I went ahead and distressed this piece that was plain, just a scrap of paper, so that it just finishes off the piece, and then put one of the beautiful pieces of vellum in there with it. So yeah, did that. And then here, I worked here. I used the die cut eggs to make a tuck belly band, and put in a writing spot. I clipped the edges and distressed it. And then, yeah. So yeah, that goes in there. And then here, again, die cut, glued to make a belly band, and 2 beautiful vellum pieces. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, gorgeous. All right, that was the letter D and E, distress, die cuts, and ephemera. See you soon. God bless you.